Greetings and salutations to those of you of the YouTube community, or otherwise the rest of the world. Basically, my inspiration in order to create this video was derived from a recent interview involving with a vocalist of the alternative rock band AFI, and a recent interview where he had publicly addressed his standpoint and his perspective upon his straight edge lifestyle. And it had inspired me in a sense that, well, it had deeply inspired me so much to the point where I felt that I needed to, address my stance. Honest to God, I almost feel as if other human beings those of us that share our same ideology or philosophy or state of mind and our internal fire of our lifestyle. And it's not only a state of mind, it's not only those those other lists of things that are diversified that make us and shape us, that shape us of who we are and that makes us of who we are. But I certainly feel that it's our own community, more or less, and that's what it is. It's a state of mind, it's a lifestyle, it's a perspective, and it's a strong belief. It's very responsible, it's very disciplined, as well as it takes a lot of focus, and it's a burning desire, it's a passion, to not have involve our lives in the typical mainstream indulgence of doing drugs, partying, degrading our bodies with senseless sex, alcohol. And as for myself, from my personal experience, I'm the person, I've always been straight edge. I've always lived the straight edge lifestyle my entire life. The only one time I had an alcohol was when I went out camping. I had found one can of beer. I opened it, a little sip of it, a little crack of it. I'd taken a sip of it, and that's it. That was enough for me. It was disgusting, to be honest. So, like I said, I live my lifestyle organic and natural, as healthy as possible. I try to do the best I can to exercise, but I eat a lot of organic products, as healthy as possible. I certainly drink a lot of tea every day. I drink a lot of water, juice, apple cider. So, to me, what had inspired me to be straight edge was the upbringing from my parents. At the same time, however, on the other hand, what had inspired me was that I felt, and I've always believed, and I know that I'm so much more. I've always been someone who was so much more different than everyone else. So, well, I was always an outcast, someone who never was sociably accepted. I've always seemed to have been a lone wolf. So I never wanted to desperate measures to, at whatever cost, to become socially acceptable. So, no offense to those of you that, if you are someone that decides that you like to party, you like to drink, what have you, it's nothing personal against you. I still would befriend you, I still keep a broad and open mind, and I would still befriend you as long as you are someone that use your own lifestyle and indulge in a responsible manner, in a responsible perspective and moderation. And, you know, I've always seemed to analyze the psychology of others. It seems like I've always felt that I don't need to do any of those things that are negative in a sense, that self-inflicts harm to your own health, to your own body, to your future. And it's not only hurting yourself, but at the same time it's hurting those around you. And I just decided that I never want to live that lifestyle. And I've just decided in my life that I do not want to live that lifestyle. And I never will, I never have, and I never intend on it. Nothing's going to change about myself. So this is not in any sense or any way to push down my belief system, down the throats of anyone else. This is just how I feel and who I am and how I live my life and my existence. So at the same time, I more or less like to inspire those who are struggling with their own lives, in a sense that maybe they were not responsible before in their lives. So I like to present myself in the eyes and the lives of others as the light of inspiration, of positivity and hope and faith. So I noticed some people, from what they had told me, I had met others who are straight edge as well. They had told me that there was not many that I had met. There was only a handful, of select few. For what they had told me, they weren't always straight edge. It was just something that they recently got into. So, like I said, if you are, someone in your life and struggling with your own, demons, or if you are someone in your own life that is struggling with your own demons, or from the demons of your past, or, your own oceans of darkness, and if this video and what I say and myself presented to you seems to have provided a sense of hope or faith or change, a reroute in the direction of your future, or just to change yourself of who you are into a better human being, thank you. Thank you so much, because that's all the intention of my videos, and for the reason I'm alive. I would hope to inspire a positive change upon everyone's lives, as we all should. And I'm definitely proud of myself, because to change myself would be the last thing that ever happened to me. Because I would never change of who I am. I will always live a straight edge lifestyle, a state of mind. So, thank you for everything.